Welcome. This class is going to be about a half an hour of Yoga Nidra and about a half an hour of Yin. So we'll start out with Yin, which is just some relaxed, longer holding poses where we're on the ground. And then the second half of class we will be in Shavasana for a guided meditation, a form of guided meditation, Yoga Nidra, where you just really relax and you just listen to my words. You're kind of in a state of in-between awakeness and sleepness. So what you need for this class is your mat. I would say 1 or 2 blankets and a pillow. So just thinking about when we get into Nidra, that you want to be able to lay down and just really relax. So whatever that means for you, if you want to bring your pillow or a couple of pillows, a blanket, so you can get really comfortable and stay in that position for about a half an hour. All right, so with that, let's go ahead and get started. Sitting comfortably on your mat in whatever position that is for you. Just take a moment to close your eyes and start to move your attention inward. Allow your breath to become longer, slower, and deeper. Allow your exhales to be a little bit longer than your inhales. Allow your inhales to be full and complete, so a nice deep breath in, full long breath out. Start to notice how your body's feeling. Allow your body now to just relax a little bit more. Now just letting the breath return to its normal rhythm, so you don't have to keep it deep anymore. Let it become a little bit more relaxed and natural. You can still notice it, but you're not trying to control it. Just take a moment here for checking in with where your thoughts are, bringing yourself to your mat with your thoughts. So letting anything else that has to do with later in the day or what's going on in your life just be on hold for right now. Taking this time for yourself. On your next breath in, we'll start to bring the arms up. You can open the eyes. And then let's bring the arms down. You can breathe out when you bring the arms down. You can breathe in when you bring the arms up. And again, we'll breathe out and bring the arms down. And we'll turn the palms and bring the arms up as we breathe in. Good. And this last one, let's breathe out and bring the hands to the heart center. From here, take another inhale. And on your exhale, twist to the right. And on your next inhale, come back to center. And then on your next exhale, twist to the left. Okay, we'll do that a couple more times. Inhale to come center, exhale to twist. Inhale to come center, exhale to twist. Good. One more time. Inhale to center, exhale to twist. Inhale to center, and again, exhale to twist. Good. And then coming back to center. Now you can twist the cross of your legs or change your legs if you're sitting in any other position that's not cross-legged. Okay, let's interlace the fingers. Let's turn the palms away from you. Let's start to tuck the chin into the chest, around the back. On your next breath in, let's bring the arms all the way up overhead. Stretch a little longer now. Inhale again, and then your exhale just leans to the right. Good. Inhale, come back to center, and then on your exhale, move to the left. Good. Come all the way back up again, and then just release the arms and bring them all the way down by your side. Okay, inhale, reaching up again. Exhale, we're going to turn to the right, and we're going to just drop our hands down onto the leg, one behind us, a nice gentle twist. Using your back hand to press into the mat to get long through the spine, let the shoulders soften, let your eyes close. About 5 more breaths here. Next breath in, we'll bring the arms up. We'll twist back to center, and then exhale, we'll go to the other side. Here for about 10 breaths altogether. Again, allowing your fingers or your hands to press into the floor behind you to get tall through the spine, to let the shoulders relax, to let the face be soft, the eyes closed. Inhale, reach your arms up and start to twist back to center, and then exhale, float your arms all the way back down. Okay, let's take the right hand to the floor, just about a foot away or so. Give yourself some space between your foot and your hand, or your hip and your hand, and then just start to lean to the side. If you're able to, you can come all the way down onto the forearm. If you're not able to, you stay up on the hand, or you can put a block underneath your arm. Your arm can be soft a little bit. You can even rest your hand on your head or your shoulder if you like. You can turn and look down if you like. If you started to look down, you might have started to kind of lean forward a little bit, open up through the shoulder. If you did that, you can still look down, but just pull the top shoulder back a little bit more. Good. Come all the way up, inhale, and then we'll go straight to the other side. So same thing, you can be on the hand, you can drop down to the forearm, you can drop down to a block, really just depends. One side might be a little tighter than the other, so just observe that, adjust if you need to. Try to keep from rolling forward. Try to keep your eyes closed. Maybe your gaze is down towards the mat. A couple more breaths. Slowly lifting yourself all the way back up and then bringing your hand all the way back down. Okay, let's plant the feet, bring the knees up towards the ceiling. Let's take them wide, about as wide as our mat. Let's bring our hands down to the front of our legs, shins or ankles, and then let's take an inhale, arch and look up. Let's exhale, round and suck. And you can go at your breath pace here if you don't want to follow mine. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Doing one more round. And then coming back to the upright position. Let's move the feet. Well, let's leave the feet as wide as they are. Let's bring the hands behind us, and let's just start to windshield wiper from side to side. One more round. Back to center. up nice and tall. I want to roll the backs of the thighs out a little bit. Okay, well, let's bring the hands out in front of us. Let's just point and flex the wrists and the ankles. And then let's circle them. And then let's reverse our circles. Good. And then let's just bring the arms all the way down. Okay, let's just shrug the shoulders up. Let's feel the tension there, and then just let them drop and feel the relaxation there. And then a little bit of tension as we lift, and relaxation as we lower. One more of those. All right, now we're just going to roll the shoulders. So you can keep the arms down by your side if you want, or you can bring the arms up on top of the shoulders. Now let's bring the hands back behind the head so the elbows are out to the side. Imagine yourself sitting up nice and tall here, shoulders relaxed. So you can imagine you're like in a hammock, looking up, relaxing. Now we're going to bring the elbows together and start to round the back and tuck the chin, and then we're going to come back up. So inhale as you open the elbows and lift up. Exhale as you round and bring the elbows in. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, opening. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, opening. Good. Exhale, rounding. Okay, and then coming all the way back up. So now we're going to take just a gentle little fold. You want your hips to be a little bit higher than your mat, so you might want to, if you have a blanket, bring it a little bit higher. You could also sit on a block or a pillow if you have a firm one. Okay. You can keep a bend in the knees here, and then we're just going to start to move the hands forward. Okay, you can let the back round and the head come down. If you're a little bit more flexible, you can straighten the legs a little bit more. You can bring your hands underneath your knees if you want just a little bit of support, some fence maybe, a rolled blanket. Maybe just bring your arms underneath if you can get them underneath there. It really just depends on how much room you have here. You can also widen your legs a little bit if you need a little bit more room and come into something like this. Or the legs could straighten into something more like this. This really depends if you know how much space you have here between your chest and your legs. Try to trace the breath up and down the back. Don't force it, but just observe it as you breathe in, moving up the back, as you breathe out, moving down the back. About another 5 breaths or so. Okay, now
Now you're ready, you're going to start to move your hands in closer so they're underneath you. Keep your head tucked down at first. Bring one hand to either side of your leg, and then just slowly lift yourself up. Okay, and then let's go ahead and come to onto our hands and knees. We're going to take the blanket out from underneath the knees, but if you want, you can bring it up to the top of the mat. We're going to lower down onto our bellies. And so you might want the blanket underneath your arms, your chest, your head area. We're going to come into Sphinx pose. So the legs are going to be long, and the arms are going to be about as wide as your shoulders, maybe a little wider. They don't have to be that far underneath you. If you're really tight in your back, you can be out here. Let your head hang. You can widen your legs a little bit to maybe about the distance of your hips if you like that. You could even stack your head on top of something if your neck is tight or you just feel like you can't get comfortable through the neck. So that could be a block. That could be your arms underneath you, maybe underneath your chin or underneath your forehead. And the further back you start to move the arms, the more you'll start to lift up and arch through the back. So you just observe where you are today. Find a place where you're getting just a little bit of compression there in the back, a little bit of a back bend, but you're not feeling any pain or tension. Let the shoulders be soft. So your hands could be like mine underneath me, or they can be out here in front of you, or again, you could stack some fists. Whatever feels good to you. If you're really tight in the back, your arms might look like this, way out in front. Again, let's keep those shoulders really soft. Gently guiding them down. You're going to keep the neck soft, the head relaxed. And you can always move the legs either closer together or wider out if that feels better to you. Toes are soft, so you're just resting lightly on the tops of your feet. And again, your shoulders are relaxed. You're going to start to move up maybe a little bit as you start to move away from awareness of your shoulders. So you'll just press up and let the shoulders relax again if that happens. If you're have tightened up or are holding tension in your jaw, relaxing that face, the jaw, the mouth, the eyes, the forehead, everything soft. Moving up a little bit closer in terms of lifting. If that you feel like you can take that for another, say, 5 breaths or so, you could also lift up here with the arms out wide, the shoulders relaxed, the legs nice and wide, so you're in more of a heel pose. You could be down here, but just up a little bit higher. Or maybe you need to give the back a rest and come back down a little bit lower. 3 more breaths. All right, now slowly starting to lower down. We're going to move the elbows out to the side, the hands to stack one on top of each other. We're going to move the legs in so they're hip distance apart or closer if you want. And we're going to just turn our head to one side. So the side of our head is resting on our hands. Again, you're going to let the shoulders be soft. Noticing how your neck feels here. This is just a very passive stretch, neck stretch. If if you're not feeling anything here, you can also bring the arms down by your side and let the whole side of your head rest. Or you can also do that if your shoulders are tight or you just want to bring your arms down. You can keep really still through the lower body if you want, or you can bend your knees and rock a little bit from side to side. Okay, now so if you're rocking, stilling the legs, lifting the head, and then we'll turn to the other side. And then again, you can continue rocking if you like, or you can go ahead and just let the legs lower, or you can just keep the legs up but just not rock. Okay, so again, if you're rocking the legs, stilling them, let's lift the head, bring it back to center, and then lower the legs if they're up. Bring the hands in so they're underneath your shoulders. Pull your elbows in by your side. Start to lift up, and then press back. Okay, so we'll come into child's pose. You can do the arms in any manner that you like, or they can be forward, they can be underneath your bent, they can be down by your side. Your legs can be wide, hip distance apart, or all the way together, so your preference. You can also take a pillow or a bolster or any kind of blanket or something that you want in front of you. You could rest your forehead on some fists if you want, a block, a pillow, or you could let your forehead come all the way down to the ground. So it doesn't really matter if your hips get all the way down towards your feet or all the way down towards the mat. That really varies from person to person. But if you feel a lot of strain in your knees, you could put a pillow or a blanket between your legs there. The wider your legs are, the easier it is for you to get your body down towards the mat. So if you find that you feel some constriction with your legs a little bit closer together, you can try a little bit wider version if your hips don't bother you when you do that. So again, we just relax. Let everything soften. As you feel ready, you are starting to lift up, bringing the hands underneath you. So if your legs aren't wide, widen them out a little bit. Widen your arms so your fingers or your hands are out towards the edge of the mat. And let's just do some little rounding of the back. Round and arch. And then reverse and go the opposite direction. Primarily working in through the shoulders and more into the upper back. Good. All right, and then let's go ahead and bring the legs forward, and we're going to lower onto our back just for a couple little quick stretches on the back, and then we'll be ready for our Nidra. So we'll start out right knee in towards the chest. Soft. Like me, you might want to put a blanket behind your head. And now left hand coming to the outside of the leg, right hand coming to the floor. We're just going to take a little roll over to the left. And if your foot doesn't touch the floor, totally fine. You can stick a block or a blanket or something underneath it. This bothers your arm, to have the arm out to the side, feel free to bring it down here near your hip or just rest on the side body somewhere. All right, rolling back to center, and then we'll lower that leg all the way down, left knee to chest. Same thing, holding on really near the knee or behind the leg, whichever you like the best. Keeping the shoulders back and down. Upper body relaxed. And then this time the right hand comes to the outside of the leg or the knee, the left hand comes to the floor, and then we roll over to the leg. You can either look up or you can turn your head here, it doesn't matter. Your arm can move again down by your side or rest near your side body or on your side body somewhere if you like. Palm can be up or down. Okay, and then we'll roll back to center, lower the foot down, lift the hips, pull both knees into your chest and just rock from side to side. All right, and then you can lower your legs down. Okay, so now we're going to start to prepare for the second half of class, our Yoga Nidra segment. So what you'll need to do is start to get comfortable on your back. So that might mean a blanket, a pillow, whatever that is. And while you're doing that, I'm just going to move out of the camera for a bit. Okay, so for Yoga Nidra, just want to try to get as comfortable as you can. Make sure that you are warm enough and that you are in a position that you'd be comfortable for the duration of the practice. It's best if you remain still during the Yoga Nidra so that your body and your brain have a chance to fully relax. But if you feel like you get uncomfortable at any point, you can move and change positions a little bit. Allow your eyes to close now and keep them closed until our practice is finished. Try to remain awake by listening to the sound of my voice. You will be asked to move through awareness of various body sensations, emotions, and images. Try not to concentrate too intensely, as it may be difficult for you to relax. During this time, use and absorb what you need in the moment and leave the rest behind. If your mind becomes overactive, just come back to the sound of my voice. Don't worry if you become frustrated or if you don't hear everything I say. It's natural to flow in and out of conscious hearing. The deepest part of you, your core self, is always listening. There is no wrong way to do this. You are in a safe environment, a protected space. Okay, and so now let's start to be aware of the sounds that you hear in this moment. Nothing else but what you can hear without strain. Begin to focus on the most distant sounds. Let your sense of hearing radiate outward, searching out the distant sounds and following them for a few moments. Move your attention from sound to sound without labeling the source. Gradually bring your attention to closer sounds. Sounds from outside your building to sounds inside your building. And now to sounds inside the room. Without opening your eyes, visualize the four walls of the room that you're in, the ceiling, the floor, your body laying on the floor. Visualize the position of your body, your clothes, your hair, your face. Become deeply aware of the existence of your physical body lying on the floor. Become aware of all the sensations around you, sounds, smells, temperature of the room. Now begin to notice your breath as it flows through you. Feel the in-breath, then the out-breath. As you inhale, imagine a wave flowing upward through your body, bringing a sense of calm to every part of you. As you exhale, imagine the wave passing downward through your body, carrying away tension and tightness. Inhale, the wave flowing upward. Exhale, the wave flowing downward. Notice the feeling of the breath as it comes in and out of your nostrils, a sense of coolness as you inhale. Follow the feeling into your nose, your sinuses, the back of your throat, and into your lungs. As you exhale, notice a sense of warmth. Feel this warmth on your upper lip as you breathe out. Now go deep inside and notice your heart's deepest longing. What do you deeply desire for yourself and others? Create an intention, a positive statement in present tense as though it is already happening. For example, I flow through life with ease and peace. I am relaxed.
Come up with your own intention now. Try to discover one naturally. Now state your intention silently, clearly, and with awareness 3 times. Now allow your awareness to travel through your body on a journey of sensation. Simply feel each part of your body as it is named, remaining still and without moving. Welcome all sensation just as it is. Let's begin with the mouth. Feel your mouth. Feel sensation in your mouth. Feel your jaw, your lips, your upper lip, your lower lip. Notice where your lips touch. Feel the inside of your mouth, the roof of your mouth, your upper teeth, gums, your lower teeth and gums, your tongue, the back of your tongue, the center of your tongue, and the tip of your tongue. Notice any sense of taste in your mouth. Now feel your right inner cheek and your left inner cheek. Now feel all parts of your mouth together. We will now move through awareness of different parts of your body. Take your attention there as soon as you hear it named. Say the part of the body to yourself and feel the part of your body, but do not move it. We're going to begin on the right side. So we'll start with our right hand thumb. And then the second finger, the third finger, the fourth finger, fifth finger, the palm of your right hand, the back of your right hand, your wrist, your forearm, your elbow, the upper arm, the armpit, the shoulder. And now the right side of your waist, your right hip, your right thigh, your right knee, the right shin, the right ankle, the right heel, the sole of your right foot, the top of your right foot, your right big toe, then your second toe, your third toe, the fourth toe, and the fifth toe. Now let's move to the left side of the body. Starting with your left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger. The palm of your left hand, the back of your left hand, your wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, armpit, shoulder. And now the left side of your waist, your left hip, left thigh, left knee, left shin, left ankle, left heel, the sole of your foot, the top of your foot, your left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Now go to the back of the body, to the right heel, and then the left heel, the right calf, left calf, right thigh, left thigh, right glute cheek, left glute cheek, lower back, middle back, upper back, the entire back. The right shoulder blade and the left shoulder blade, back of the neck, and the back of the head. And now go to the top of the head, to the forehead, the right temple, left temple, right ear, left ear, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, between the eyebrows, right eye, left eye, right nostril, left nostril, right cheek, left cheek, your upper lip, lower lip, both lips together, jaw, chin, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right side of your chest, and the left side of the chest, upper abdomen, navel, lower abdomen, right groin, left groin, the pelvic floor. And now the whole right leg, the whole left leg, the whole right arm, the whole left arm. The whole torso, the whole face, the whole head, the whole body. Feel the whole body. Now imagine your whole body becoming light, as though your body could float away from the floor and towards the ceiling. Your head is light and weightless. Your limbs are light and weightless. Your torso is light and weightless. Your whole body is light and weight. You are rising higher and higher away from the floor. Now imagine your body becoming heavy. Feel the heaviness in all parts of your body. Each part is becoming heavier and heavier. Your head is heavy. Your limbs are heavy. Your torso is heavy. Your whole body is heavy. So heavy that it is sinking gently down onto the floor. Now awaken the experience of cold in the body, the experience of chilly cold. Imagine being outside in winter without enough clothing. You feel the chill through your entire body. Now allow the sensation of warmth to spread throughout the entire body. The feeling of being outside on a warm, sunny day. You feel the warmth radiating into your skin and heat all around your body. And now, without judging or trying to change anything, acknowledge any feelings and emotions that are currently present within you. If you notice something specific, like tension, for example, acknowledge how that feels. Now try to imagine the opposite feeling or emotion. Now a number of things will be named. Envision them on the level of emotion, memory, and imagination as best you can. Jump from image to image as soon as you hear it. A red desert. A peacock feather. Buddha meditating. A doctor's office. Sleeping soundly. A full moon. Your reflection in the mirror. A foggy morning. Waiting in line. sun shining overhead, a stretching cat, a bouquet of flowers, a tall tree, receiving help from someone, cool, clear water, a relaxing afternoon, laughing with friends, a warm embrace, a burning candle, a temple on a mountain, a path in the woods, a vibrant sunset, a beautiful garden, someone dancing, your body lying on the floor. Now come back to your breath for a moment. Now notice any thoughts, memories, or images that might arise, being totally non-judgmental about whatever comes up to you. Now let the thought go. Visualize it leaving you like a balloon floating up into the sky. Come back to awareness of your breath once more. And on your next breath in, mentally saying the number 4 as you breathe in. Then breathing out and mentally saying the number 39. Next inhale, 38. Next exhale, 37. Next inhale, 36. Next exhale, 35. Continue counting backwards all the way down to 1. If you lose count, begin again at 40. There's no need to rush, just follow your breath. Don't get frustrated if you miss a number. Just take a break and begin again. Okay, and now start to think about the things in your life for which you are grateful. Relationships, friends, family, personal aspects of yourself, your gifts, your talents, memories of places, gatherings, loved ones. With each inhale now, bring each of these things into your heart. So you're bringing in those things for which you're grateful for on your inhale. And now with your exhales, start to release those things that you no longer want or need. Maybe it's a sensation in the body, some tension, maybe it's stress, maybe it's some negativity, maybe it's a relationship. Breathing in what you want and need, breathing out what no longer serves you. Feel the light moving in, filling your belly like a balloon. And as you breathe out, maybe you notice a gray smoke taking away the tension, the stress, what you no longer need. Continue breathing like this until you feel balanced and at peace, calm, and totally relaxed. Focusing on what you're grateful for. And now it's time to come back to your intention. Repeat the same statement you made at the beginning of practice 3 times mentally. Now come back to the feeling of your breath flowing in and out of your nostrils. Maintain your awareness of the breath and at the same time develop an awareness of your physical body. Your body is relaxed and lying on the floor. Feel the container of your skin, your clothing, and the props that are touching you. Notice the heaviness of your body as it rests on the floor. Take your awareness to all parts that are touching the floor or your mat, the back of your heels, your thighs, your tush, your shoulder blades, your arms, your hands, your head. Do not open your eyes yet, but visualize the room. Imagine where you are in the room and the other objects that are around you. Lie quietly until you feel ready to move. Then start to slowly move your hands and your feet. Take your time. There's no hurry. When you are sure that you are fully awake, gently open your eyes. Roll to your side and stay there for a few breaths. Then use your hands to press yourself up from the floor. Let your head come last. And then return to seated. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Namaste.